Adrian's not going to say anything.
So I'll ask you a question in a minute. So
he did an excellent job. Well done. And now I'm going to introduce one of the actors of the film, the star of the film, the lovely Gemma Arterton. So I think we're going to answer some questions, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, so it's your moment. So we have the blue lights. It's 50-50 now. So I'm going to have to talk to you, Jay, first. So this is your first big film. You've done short films before.
I've done short films, but this is my first feature.
So what was that like, sort of getting the project off the ground?
Well, it was tough to start with because I've been trying to make my debut feature for a while now. I got close before, and I wrote this one definitely to direct it myself, so I made it sort of achievable. If nobody gave me the money to make it, I could try and get some friends together and make it with credit cards, that sort of thing. Luckily, I didn't have to do that because, as I say, Cinema Next picks it up. They like the scripts, and we worked together very quickly after that to make the film. It was a matter of weeks, really, from them picking it up to it getting filmed. But it was great. It was a great experience because I came from making short films just with my own money on HD cameras and DV cameras, not kind of big slick commercials or anything like that. They were just small films made with very small crews. So even though this one was small and contained, for me it was like making like a Jerry Bruckheimer movie or something, because I actually had like a set and, you know, an assistant director. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Do you want to pass the mic over to Adrian? Adrian, how was it like to sort of, because you think you've done a few with the sort of directorial debut type films, I believe. Is that right? Have I got that wrong?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Very good.
I'm doing my homework.
Well, it was great working with Jay. I mean, as you've heard, Jay's got an amazing sort of encyclopedic knowledge of film, so immediately that was incredibly helpful going into it. And you know, he'd only done the two shorts before, but he already had a great kind of propensity to know what to do on the set and to communicate with the actors and everything. So every experience has been different for me in terms of how writer-directors work, but this has been really interesting, very good.
Brilliant. And finally, Gemma, you've just come, well, not just come off the set, obviously you've been filming two very big films in Clash of the Titans and Prince of Persia. What's it like to come back and do a sort of very small film?
It was really refreshing, actually. I hadn't done a film like this before. Even the smaller sort of British films that I did, this was kind of, you know, 3 actors, very, very small crew, and very small amount of time, and it was, you know, it was like a, I don't know, it was a real challenge, and that's what I was really looking for. And I think on Prince of Persia we, excuse me, coughed down the mic, sort of weird cough. No, on Prince of Persia we had about 6 months to film it, whereas with this we had about 4 weeks. So it was, you know, it just meant I had to work actually hard. I sort of, on big films you kind of work maybe about an hour a day. The rest of the time you sit around getting fed, watered. Whereas on this, you know, I was working 8 hours a day and really churning it out. It was kind of more satisfying.
Brilliant. Well, we won't continue your question, always. I think we want to get the film on so people can see it and you guys can do whatever you need to do. So thanks very much, guys. I just roll the film.